Hey, what's up, y'all? Just getting this, I'm always arranging. What's up, y'all? Get my color right. Never been a jet broken this car. Yeah, if it's drama, I'm never involved. Mental issue develop on natural. Straight out the bottle. I'll just stay making it harsh. What's up, y'all? On a grateful, thankful Thursday. I stand on my 10. Where do I start? Where do I begin, my friend? I lost it all and got it again and got it again and again. Hey, Kia. With the bitch training all the rookies. Had a little bitch try to play with pussy. Give her the biz, now she getting mushy. Scorpion shit, I bang it to the deck. I done been hurt, scarred, and forget. Rubber bouncing off the bullet with. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Kia? How's it going today? I'm doing okay today. I'm doing okay. Just getting situated, getting things right. Sometimes you can just never have everything right, but you just got to make sure that you do. How was your day today? I heard you had a marvelous show the other day. Congratulations on your show that you had. All those artists came out. You had a great time. Congratulations. I know it's hard when you're putting an event together. All right. We can't complain these days. We just grateful as the days go by. Other than that, it's a grateful, thankful Thursday. The sun was shining all day, and I hope everybody got their groove on. Just waiting for Absolutely Solid to come through so I can talk with him and find out what he got going on, and things like that. Just trying to keep it moving and keep it grooved. That's right. Another event, you putting another event together? That's what's up. That's what's up. One day I'm going to make it out there to where you at. One day I'm going to get out there. Yeah, shout out to all the artists that you had sent to me. Yeah, coming up this year in 2025, God's willing, I'm going to be traveling and trying to make moves and trying to pull up on people. All right, and then anytime that you can get down this way, just let me know. Because it's always happening in the A. Sometimes you just want to make sure your camera look right, but it didn't be showing the reflection on my glasses. All right, it's the Scorpio Nation with absolute positive energy. Hey, get it. Make sure that y'all check out his music on the Band Lab and pull it up and look it up and try to subscribe, download, at least send a shout out to somebody's page, let them know that you've seen it. Me and my eyes, child. Me and my eyes. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. I'm gonna just let this play for a minute, and I'm gonna be right there. That's my background. My little statues and ornaments, and my hats and whatnot. Get it. Girl. Yeah. All right, that's what's up. What's up? So many odds. Yeah, still. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. Tell them it's too late to turn around. I've been through a lot, look, nigga. From the best to the best to the worst to the worst. That still can't stop, yo. Can't stop. What you know about one bus running off right, motherfucker, house running off right. Like a house damn scam like that. Now do you really wanna know about it, man? I took a 27, 1986. That was really cheap. We on the roller trying to make a little cheap. So I know what other bullshit faces. Like that had to go straight in shit. Hey! What's up, y'all? What's up? All right, absolute positive energy is in the place. And we're going to bring them in right now. Okay, let me see how I can send for him. Hey, what's up, G-Money? I'm over here adjusting. All right, all right. Yo, yo, yo. We're getting absolute positive energy in the building. This is what I tell you, really from the truth, like gay, let a clean and street. Have you seen the spirit of the sweet? Maybe. Win it. Ain't nobody asked for my 2 cents, right? All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Booby Taylor on the Grateful Thankful Thursday. We try to get absolute positive energy in the building, in the Instagram, worldwide, so we can find out what's going on. I got his music playing in the background, and you know how Instagram be doing us. We invite people in, and then we can't find them. But we're going to try it again. We're going to see where absolute is. Okay, I invited him in, but I'm just going to wait for him to pop in, because you know how Instagram does. It just pops us in and pops us out when it feels like it. Oh, it said that he was unable to join. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can get him in. His music is hot. Definitely look up his music on bandlab.com. You can find him on most streaming outlets worldwide. And Instagram is doing their Instagram thing. Come on, IG. Let's talk to. Hey, hey. I'm gonna just play his music till he comes. No, I really met him a long time ago. I met him a couple of years ago. He was doing a concert, and we linked up, and I went out there and I saw his show, and I interviewed him at the show and everything. It just keeps saying that he's unable to join. Oh my God, I wanted to talk to him. Send me an invite, absolute positive energy. You got some people out here that they want to talk to you, not me. But anyway, the holidays is around. It's here. The holidays is here. Things is happening. Stuff is moving fast. Times is changing. You know, all kinds of stuff is going on. So we just hoping that everybody stays safe out there in the streets. And not only stay safe, stay prayed up, and then stay mentally safe, because anything can push your buttons these days. And then next thing you know, you off the chain, and slapping somebody is a fight. Y'all all arrested. People dying all over the world. So, you know, keep a check on your positive mental health. You know, don't wait for it to go wrong. If you're around people that, you know, they keep you hot all the time,
then you just stay away from those people that just keep you hot all the time. You just find some other people, or just find yourself. That's what a lot of people um they don't seem to do. They don't find their own selves. And then when they get lost in the confusion, they want to know what happened. And then learn how to accept blame. Accept blame when it's your part, and learn how to talk with people, before it gets too late, before it gets escalated, before you lose friends. We're losing life anyway, so you don't want to lose friends over silly things like hats. I'm going to forever talk about my hat. Oh boy, took my hat for my birthday. I love him to death, but things like that, you just got to know your mental health is right. And I don't know why Absolute can't come and join us. We're going to try it again and see if he can come again. Unless I might have to sign out and then sign back in again. I don't know. Instagram been doing me Instagram just be Instagram, and we put all our energy into all these internets and the AIs, and then it makes us forget what we have to do because everything is just a push of a button. I'm gonna push this button, I'm gonna push that button, and hey, you lose contact, you lose feeling, you lose natural feeling of people because everything is a text message, and it's no personal contact no more. So if you still got people that you hang out with, and y'all can still keep that communication open when the lines get crossed and things be happening, just do it. Or then sometimes just cut people off. Shoot, you ain't begging nobody to be in your life. You just got to laugh, and you got to just keep it moving and whatnot, because we got things to do. We moving. But 2025, we got some new interviews, live shows. I'm always complaining about my car. Maybe I get a new one. Maybe Santa Claus bring me a car for Christmas. I don't know. So we're gonna be doing it live or Instagram, or however we can do it, getting the shows and the stories out. Not just artists. People got businesses and plans that they want to do. And sometimes you want to talk about it and let everybody know this is what's happening, and then you want people to join it with you on how you get it done and stuff. So I'm gonna try for Absolute one more time. Absolute positive energy. I'm not sure why it's not connecting. It would have definitely been a great interview. If you're still out there, hit me up with invite, and then I can invite you in, because I keep saying that you're unable to join. I don't know what's going on. I got my hot tea, y'all. The weather is changing. Make sure that you're dressed appropriate for the weather. Don't go out there thinking you still can wear shorts and stuff and all those light clothes, and then the next day you barking and coughing like whatever, and then you need to get some hot tea. Just because you're sitting in your car doesn't mean that these things don't happen, that you still can't get sick and whatnot. And just because they said COVID was over, just know that things still be happening out there. The world is changing just like the weather. So just like people, just like life, so you got to make sure that you change with the weather. Hey, what's up to everybody that's joining in? I appreciate y'all joining in. Thank you. It's a grateful, thankful Thursday. The sun was shining all day, and I know that you were too. So I'm just waiting for absolute energy, positive energy to come on through. He's Scorpio, just like I am. Scorpio season might just be in November, but it's all year round for us Scorpios. You know that we believe that we are the baddest sign out there. Things like that. Let's see if this is him trying to come in now. No, I can't find him yet. Looking for you, absolute positive energy. I might have to go out and come back in. I don't know. I'm not sure why I can't get him to pull in. Like I said, I met him a long time ago. We did he did a show out there on the west side, and I went out there to see his show and get an interview. He was doing a high track back then called Night Shift, Night Shift. We was jamming to that, and of course, he tore the show down and stuff like that. And then we got Media Boss on the line as well. She got a lot of stuff going on herself out there in Baltimore. She sends me a lot of artists, the interview and everything like that, and she has a whole crowd out there that she sent me. R and Spider. She sent me him too, equivalent. She sent me him as well. And I'm just trying to read the post. I'm just trying to find out where absolute positive energy is. I see somebody else um was trying to come in. I'm gonna try to get him on again. I don't know what happened. It's the internet, y'all. It's a grateful, thankful Thursday. Holidays is coming up. The internet is jamming. Everybody's on the net. So I might just turn off and then come back on again to see if I can get him to come in, because we definitely want to find out about his music. He got the society on BandLab. Go to bandlab.com. You'll be able to pull up his music. This is the Real Booby Taylor page, and you can DM me in the Real Booby Taylor page, and we can set up on how to get these shows doing on the podcast interview show. I might have to turn off and come back on in 5 minutes if I can't get hey, what's up to equivalent? I'm trying to get um absolute in here, but we can't seem to get him on. So we're gonna find out what's happening. Right. Right. So we're on pause pause mode for a minute. But we always gonna recoup when we're in the pause and whatnot, because sometimes things just be happening and we're just waiting for absolute positive energy to pull in. We got this interview. I see him online, but it's just not connecting. Make sure y'all check out Two Equivalent. He's out there, the Baltimore area. He's putting it down. He's networking worldwide. So make sure that you pull up Two Equivalent. I had the pleasure of talking with him. He reminds me of that New York sound. I'm from the Bronx all day, but hey, I've been in Georgia forever. So I guess I'm an apple peach. Whatever. My jokes are only my jokes. But anyway, his music is hot. Make sure you check out Two Equivalent. He's streaming on all platforms. He's networking with everybody worldwide. So if you want to get on the verse with him or see if he can get on with you, make sure you network with him, and make sure that you're networking with Beauty Kia 35. She has a lot of artists that she manages, and she's also a manager to Two Equivalent. She puts a lot of things together. They just had a hot show out there in Baltimore, where all the artists got together. They performed at a big event that Kia gave. And she said that was her first event that she put together herself. So congratulations to that. Because when you're on this end of, when you're on the end of any situation, whether you're an artist, a promoter, an interviewer, when you're on the other end of it, there's a lot of work that goes into it. There's a whole lot of things that you got to do. You got to line up stuff. You got to make sure your guess is right. You got to make sure your questions are in order. You got to make sure that you are definitely looking up people and interviewing their information as well, because you want to know some stuff that you're talking about. So there's a lot of work that goes into every part of the production. Artists, they're out there, they're making their music. They want to make sure they have the right sound. Just like DJs, they want to make sure that they have the right sound and putting your music out there. So there's so many different avenues. So if you want to be a rapper and you really can't be a rapper, sometimes there's so many avenues that lead you to that path that one day in training, you could be there too. So many things that you can do. There's so many businesses out here in the world. So make sure that if you haven't done it yet, that in 2025, your focus is just straight on your business, making your money, making positive moves. Don't worry about the naysayers and the people that's a distraction. The distractions are here to come and slow us down. So you step on the distraction like a bug, you kick it out the way, and then you just keep it rolling. Oh my God, sometimes I could talk about a minute. And if you know me, you know that that's what I can do. So, and I was just trying to pull up the time because we was waiting for absolute positive energy to come on in. And I'm inviting him, but I don't know. It's not connecting. So if you're out there, send a request to me. Ah, is that you? Is
I
that
think I'm
you?
in.
Yeah.
Give me
All
one
right, it's
second. Give me.
about to go
I'm
down.
trying to get it right. I'm
But
trying to
he,
get it right. I know this is so.
I know because I always be adjusting too.
Golly. I had stepped outside the door. I was trying to call myself trying to make it back in time. Like, uh,
Uh-huh.
we about to get started though.
Uh-huh. That's all right. But it looks like you're backwards or the camera's backwards. I don't see
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You
Whose phone is
there?
this? Mine. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, there you go.
Hold on one
All
second.
right, everybody. All right. Absolute positive energy is in the building. The place, the Instagram. We're worldwide. We getting ready to make it happen. Let me go back to pulling up a sound. I'm trying to have my little music going.
I was trying to get
All
my
right.
trying to get my computer to act right so I can have to
Uh-huh.
set up the phone type, but it's all good. We gonna thug
It's all good.
we gonna thug it
Yeah,
out. We
you here,
gonna
you
thug it
see?
out. You hear me?
All right. That's how we gotta do. We gotta thug it out sometime and just make sure we still keep it moving. All right, it's good to see you. Like I said, but earlier, I met you so long ago. When you was doing the show. Um, I think that was like 2019,
Yeah,
2020.
I want to say it was
Whenever
about
you did night shift.
I want to say it was about was it 2019? It might have been
I think it
2018.
was earlier than that.
Yeah, it might have been
2018. Yeah,
2018.
yeah. Right. And I came out and I saw you do the show. You ripped the set. You was awesome. All of that stuff. And look, people, we're still networking and still a positive connection, like his name
For
is,
sure.
until this
For sure.
day.
For sure.
So that's the good vibe. That way, I got a cup too.
Hey,
Salute,
hey,
salute, salute.
hey, listen. Hey, you like a lot of people don't know like I build my inspiration on certain things that I do around people I've connected with, and you know,
Mm.
I've been rocking with Bubby Taylor for a long time, man. Like I've been a
Thank
follower for a
you.
long time, man. And you know what I mean? It's inspiring to see your work. It's inspiring to see you shine how you shine, man. I seen you interview some
Thank
of the
you.
people out I had been messing with for a long time, and they coming
Uh-huh.
up like it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So salute to you,
All
man.
right, all right.
Salute to
All right,
you.
thank you so much. I take it. I take that. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it always. Hey, but tonight is all about you, your music, what you got going on, what's happening. I was listening to that whole album on BandLab. Make sure y'all go to BandLab and get the Society, and he has so many hits on
Yeah,
there. And right now, my
I actually
favorite
dropped it.
one
I
is
actually dropped it on mainstream platforms too. So it's on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. Make sure you get that. Ape
Make
Asylum.
sure
Ape
y'all
Asylum.
definitely get it. Get it, because my favorite one right now is Unknown Freestyle.
Oh
So,
man.
what's that? That's my favorite. What's about how'd you come up with that?
Um, I know freestyle was it was like one of those tracks where I was just in a space where creatively I didn't really have an idea. You know what I mean? So
Uh-huh.
and but me, like when I do music, like I honestly look for a reason. Like it has to be a reason. Like what is my purpose for doing
Hmm.
this particular song? But at that particular time, like I really didn't have like no type of inspiration or nothing, and I was just like, man, I want to record a song, but I don't
Hmm.
know exactly, like, you know what I mean, because I'm so used to structuring the song. And it was just
Right.
like, you know what,
Right.
fuck it. You don't do freestyles like that. You can just drop a little freestyle. So,
Hmm.
and I happen to do that.
Hey, so that's what it was. That's what's up. That's what's up. So now that you said you structure your song with the music these days, do you feel that artists are structuring their songs and preparing and planning beginning, middle, and end, or are they just jumping onto it, saying whatever, and if it catches, it hit?
Um, it would depend on the artist, I would say, because a lot of people like to think that structuring the song is not what it used to be anymore, but that's a total lie. Because structuring the song, you could
Mm-hmm.
never go wrong with having a well put together song. So,
Right.
but I think for now is like the new generation, the thirst for the music is so quick that it's
Mm-hmm.
whatever that sounds good on that beat. That's what they're coming out with. So I mean,
That's
but I
what's
don't knock
happening
it
for
because
the
you know
moment.
what? That's a lot of people like a lot of people don't look at that as a talent, but that actually takes a talent because not
Mm-hmm.
everybody can really
Mm-hmm.
just get on a beat and just come up with something like that and just continuously do it. Like not everybody can do that. Like,
Mm.
i.e., I am
Right.
not one for that. Like, I am that guy. If you give me a beat, like, I might can come up with something as far as a hook right then, but it's gonna take
Uh-huh.
me a minute before I can get to the verses. Before I can really explain like why this hook is here. You feel what I'm saying? And I think
Right,
that's
right,
my
right.
thing. Like I go when I go into recording a song, I record the hook first, and I be like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I said this on the hook, but why did
Right.
I say this? What is the purpose?
Why
Like, where am
did
I
I
trying
say
to
this?
lead it?
Uh-huh. Right, right. All right. That's a lot of good points that you made right there, cuz. And then just be prepared before the end of the show that I am going to ask you about a freestyle. So I'm giving you a chance to think right now on
Oh
about it and
no.
everything. But other than that, so what area of music do you feel that you fit in? Because when I listen to your music, it's not the same sound on every track. Every track is different. The music, sometimes the music is like make you think, it's just like all different music. So what would you say your sound is?
Um, my sound really doesn't have a genre. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Hmm.
I have the type of sound where I can play with my voice in any type of music. Like, if
Right.
I was to do a country song, I could play with my voice in that way. If I was to do, an R&B song, I could play with my voice in that way. If I'm doing rap, I know how to
Hmm.
play with my voice in that way. So it's really not no certain genre that I will place it in. It's just
Hmm.
whatever sound you're looking for, I'm that guy. I could possibly give you what you're looking for.
Okay. All right. So with you saying that, do you think that um artists do get caught up thinking I gotta just stay in this genre, this box, and just stay there and make everything sound the same?
A lot of that, I think, depends on labels, like your contracting deals, like because it's
Mhm.
the way it's set up is like in that when we're talking about like mainstream music, there's a
Mhm.
certain when we talking about playing with these labels, there's certain box they want you to be in. And if you don't,
Right.
if you come speaking sexually in your music, and that's the box they got you in, you can't then double back and try to speak politically because nobody wants to hear that. You already presented to them
Right.
that you're a sexual, that you're sexual in your
Right.
music.
Right.
So you trying to switch it would be crazy. But
Right. Right.
It's really more so on a level of that. Now, if you're independent, like you don't have to box yourself into these boxes.
Hmm.
Like make a full project and fill it with songs that you think people will like, you think people will don't like. Take votes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you
Mm.
want to know, like, and the people will tell you. The people will definitely tell you.
Yo, they'll tell you in a minute. You know, the people be cutthroat. They don't
Ooh,
even know you, and they'll chop you down in a minute and let you know real fast that is not the one.
but I promise
And,
you,
yeah, they mean, man. I be scared sometimes. They get your block hacked and all of that kind of
oh
stuff.
man,
They got your
man,
people.
shadow
Yeah,
ban is
they
a
got your
motherfucker. I'm
people
trying
in
to
town.
tell
I
you.
was burning. I was like, I ain't going outside no more, being followed.
I tell you, hey, look,
So for the
hey, back in the day when I was growing up, they used to call it what they called it blackball, but now they call it shadow ban.
oh, okay. I didn't even know the
Yeah,
new term. Now I know
they
it's where
call
they
it shadow
shadow
ban
ban your people.
because of the cyber. You know what I mean? But yeah,
And
you
right,
get
right,
shadow ban
right.
quick.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So, from the time that you was making music back then until now, what changes have you added into the way you make music because of like the AI and all of that that's happening? Have what changes have you made, or did you make changes?
Mm, I would say the only changes I made is the way that I present my music now. I say that
Mm-hmm.
was probably the only way the only change I made because I was stuck at one point where I was just focused solely on the music and
Mm-hmm.
not really getting the business aspect. And I still ain't got it all the way. I'm still earning it, but I
Right.
learned that you have to be more. If you're gonna be somebody's favorite, you have to be more than just one dimensional. Like you have to be able to come from different angles. They have to see you from different angles. Like maybe
Mm-hmm.
somebody who's a fan of my music want to see me play a video game, or talk sports, or
Mm-hmm.
talk wrestling, or what I mean. So that's when I decided, because I actually a partner of mine who got at me was like, "Yo, you should do a podcast," and I'm like, "A podcast? Ain't that
Mm-hmm.
oversaturated right now?" But I
Right.
realize
Right.
like people value opinions, like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's something that'll never
They
die.
do.
Like even if you can have the wrong opinion to somebody else, but to somebody else that might be the right opinion for them. So you just never know
Exactly.
unless you put
Exactly.
it out there.
Right, right. And then it inspires other people to do stuff as well. They made and then even people that don't even like you and whatnot be sitting there like, oh, they
Right,
just made a point.
right.
They'll never come and tell you, but they'll feel that way if you're giving out good stuff. And like you said, the internet, we are oversaturated with everybody and their mama, grandmama making a kid. Everybody got a podcast. So it's so many different informations that's going out. Sometimes I be feel like it myself, like, oh, they don't want to hear about that today, girl. But I'm gonna tell you anyway, though. I'm gonna let you know. So what's coming up in oh wait,
Oh,
congratulations.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
Congratulations
you.
for getting married and all of that and stuff. I saw the pictures and everything.
Yeah,
Congratulations. All right. So how's married life going so far?
it's been marrying.
It's been marrying. You said married life has
It's
just
been
been
marrying.
marrying. All right, all
I ain't
right.
really got no complaints right now. Like
Right.
it's really been good. She's been good to me. Like she holds me down.
Uh-huh.
Like and she
Right,
gets on my nerve a
right.
lot, but that's just part of that.
Right, right. You said,
She was doing that.
but
She was
she
doing that
married you
before the
though.
marriage. Like
Right, right.
so I
Uh-huh,
just accept it
uh-huh.
for what it is.
Right. You said she done knew me before. Hey, she married me, so it's just marrying. Great answer. All right. So congratulations to both of y'all and the family on marriage. Because when we try to keep it together and make it work, that's always a blessing to the family and to other people watching. Because that's another thing people will see. Hey, if they could do it, I possibly could do it too. Have that committed connection and soon one day be married
Yeah,
as
my
well. All right,
my
all right. So congratulations on
yeah,
that.
my nephew told
So
me.
from the
My nephew
time
told
that
me
you,
at the wedding. He
mhm,
was like, I never forget. Like I was standing outside, and he had came up to me. He was like, "Oh," I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "What made you sure?" Because he asked me this like three times. But this
right,
particular time, I just decided I was just gonna go and give him my answer. So he was like, "What made you really just decide like that you're ready to get married right now?" And I was like,
mhm,
and I was like, um, it, I mean, it's about knowing whether somebody out there you willing to take a risk with somebody else who don't know you and trying to get to know you all over again. That means you gotta go through them same fights all over again, same arguments about dumb things. Like people don't, you don't take those things into a factor until you really just started thinking. Like after being with someone for so
right,
long, once you get by yourself, it's like, okay, do I really want to go
mhm,
through this process again? You feel what I'm saying? And I was
right,
at a point
right,
where I was like, man, I'm about to be 38. I was about to be 38 at the time. Like
uh-huh,
I don't know how much more longer I get. I don't know how much more. And then with the years going by and how things are getting with women,
right.
it's like I don't want to keep
Oh
rolling the dice
man,
out here.
I'm telling you,
So
I'm telling you, because I got sons that, but I'm happy they got their own personal person, and I hear the stories of women, and I be like, oh Lord, no wonder I got such a hard time because they done did, they out there doing the job on life is life, whether it's women or men, they're life so it is what it is. But you're right, because when you get to know somebody new. You got to learn, cooking, that smells and all of that kind of stuff, things
exactly.
like that. So, congratulations on the
Thank
marriage.
you.
Then it's going to work out and it's going to last a lifetime. All right, all right. That's wonderful. So, in making your music from before, is there any song or track that you made that you didn't care for at that time, but you can bring it back now because it fits in?
Um,
Or is it just over with because those sounds are no longer used?
I wouldn't say bring it back. I probably say like do a part two. And
Mm,
if I really had to say a record, it would probably be Night Shift. No, Nat Turner. Nat Turner, definitely,
mm,
definitely.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I felt like when I
mm-hmm,
released Nat Turner, it was kind of at a time, but it was a little bit ahead because a lot of the things that I spoke
mm-hmm.
about in the song Nat Turner like started coming into fruition. So
Right,
so to speak. So
right,
I feel
right.
like that song I actually go back from time to time and listen to it and be like, man, like
Mm-hmm,
if I was to able to get like somebody to produce it on a different level in this day and age, it would
mm-hmm.
fly off. It would fly
It was
immediately.
like, because now it would fit into, like you said, the lifestyle and the era of what's going on. But when you wrote it, it was ahead of its
Yeah,
time, so it didn't fit in at that
yeah.
moment.
Those, I
Okay.
mean, a lot of people have
Mm-hmm,
told me like certain songs that I've done. They was like, you know what, this is ahead of its time. And
mm-hmm.
when I first got told that, I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what do you mean it's ahead of its time? I don't understand that. Like,
Right,
that
right.
didn't grasp to me. But then I started paying attention. Like, even
Mm-hmm.
when I did the Telltale Heart album, when I did the
Right.
Telltale Heart album, it was certain things that I spoke up on in that album that kind of came in fruition into my life. And I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't say like I curse myself with it, but I have a knack for seeing things before it happened. And
Mm.
I be trying to speak up on it. Like,
Right. Right. I'm trying to warn you, but you're not listening.
hey man, I be trying.
And by then you're labeled like you're crazy. Oh, you crazy child. What you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I get look, my
It's
niece,
that
my niece say,
Scorpio
my niece
thing.
say, you know what? You know who my uncle remind me of? I was sitting there, I was like, I remind you of somebody. Who I remind you of? She said, Kanye West. I say, you know what? He is a great baby. You know?
say he is a Grady
He is a Grady
baby.
baby. So there we go. Shout out
Uh-huh.
Kanye.
Uh-huh. Right. What I think it's that Scorpio thing where we see things to us as ahead of time and we try to tell you and they be like, nah, girl, what you talk about? You
Oh,
crazy. You be like,
most
okay.
definitely. Most definitely. Most
Uh-huh.
definitely.
Uh-huh.
That
You know,
Scorpio
we got that Scorpio
intuition
thing
don't
going
lie.
on. So it
It
don't
don't lie.
lie, y'all, you know.
We'll even go against it
That's
sometimes
what's
just to see
going
if
on.
it's lying. And then when they come back, we be like, see, I knew it.
Right, right, right. And to come back and give you your own
Right.
karma. Cause you didn't pay it attention. Like, that ain't true. And then it kicks you in your
Right.
own behind.
Right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what are we gonna look forward to in 2025? What you got going on coming up?
Man, I got
That
I
you
got a
can talk
I
about.
got a few projects that I am working on right now. I'm right now and currently trying to put together the production for a script that I just finished called Vu Life.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's basically gonna do the back tale story of some of the things I went
Uh-huh.
through as a barback. You know what I mean? Like it's not necessarily about me, but it's a story
Uh-huh.
based around that little
Right,
time and
right.
era when for my time in the VU. Shout out to everybody from the VU. Y'all already know who I am. VU crew, VU family.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we do it. Um that I just linked up with my homeboy Rolly. Shout out to Rolly. We the motion Rolly.
Mm-hmm.
We got a project that we working on that's about to cut is a joint venture project that's about to get ready to drop called APs and Rollies. Um
Okay, okay.
and you know I still got the new album that I'm working on, Too Late to Be a Fan. So
Mm-hmm.
that I'm still working
Mm-hmm.
on it right now. We getting ready to
Right.
put that out, man. I got the
And what do
podcast
you mean
show,
by
you
that?
know what I mean?
Right. Well,
Unpopular opinion. We on YouTube with it.
uh-huh.
So, you know,
Right, right.
I got a lot of things in the works. A lot of things.
I know you said all of that. So when you said the album that's coming out too late to be a fan, what does that mean?
Too Late to Be a Fan is a letter a letter from an artist to the fans.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically just highlighting like different things and where we are, where we have come as far as consuming our media, our
Mm-hmm.
music, our comedy jokes and everything. Is like everything has gotten to a very sensitive point, and you know what I mean. Like that's and I really kind of got the inspiration from Eminem's Coup de Grace album that just came out not too long ago,
Mm-hmm.
because to me it
Right.
felt like one of those type of albums that, all right, y'all used to the nostalgic part of me, so I'm gonna give y'all one last part of the nostalgia part of me, and I respected
Mm-hmm.
that about that album, but I wanted to take a different approach, and it was like I wanted to write a letter to the fans, basically saying like, hey man, if y'all don't stop being so sensitive about everything, like music ain't gonna be nothing, comedy ain't gonna be nothing, like everything is just
Mm-hmm.
gonna be nothing because y'all are too sensitive about a lot, and it's hard to
Mm-hmm.
entertain, like, to be honest, like I haven't done a show in almost 6 years, and
Mm-hmm.
that's purposefully
Mm-hmm.
because it's like it's really hard to entertain right now.
And why would you say that? Is it because would you saying that the fans are so sensitive? Is that on the side where they're so sensitive that they're attacking the artists and the people, or they're just so sensitive they're getting so caught up in the lyrics that they're actually living them out and not just enjoying the music for what it
It's a
is?
little bit of both. It's definitely a little bit of
Okay.
both. You can't say certain things without somebody getting offended, and it's crazy because you know we come from an era where you everything that was said was offensive. Like, you know what I mean? Like we've had offensive uh episodes of The Simpsons, but it don't stop me from watching The Simpsons. Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
And to be honest,
right.
Family Guy is way more disrespectful than the
It's way more.
Simpsons.
Oh yeah, Family Guy is off the chain if
Like
we
they
want to
way
talk
more
about sensitive stuff.
right. They way more
Right,
disrespectful than the
right.
Simpsons. You know what I mean? It's like
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I just don't. This form of art we got, it is plagued by a lot of things. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
From us using our youth, we're losing so many talented young brothers in this game over something simple, something that could be
So
talked out.
simple, so much nice. Yeah, that could be talked about. So when you say the sensitivity, um, oh, that brings up a whole nother issue because then that brings up into like the mental health awareness spectrum of handling your feelings and your emotions without going overboard and needing help and going, because we talk about that on other podcasts too, mental health awareness, that now we're living in the age where everybody has access. Back in my time, we didn't have access. We just had that one TV and we watched what our grandmothers watched. And then from there, with just the Partridge Family, Lost in Space, and then we got to watch Soul Train and all of that, American Bandstand, and
Right.
then that was it. We didn't have all of that interaction. But now, with the way the world, we have to evolve anyway. We have all of that. So do you feel that plays a part of the sensitivity? But now I can't say nothing because everybody's offended.
Um, it doesn't have to be that way. I'm gonna say that. Like it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have to be that way. I agree that it does play a part, but it doesn't have to be that way. Like I feel like a
Right.
lot of people make it that way. You know what I mean?
They add more onto
right.
it. Yeah. And put more. Because I ask sometimes, like, from my music era, and I'd be like, well, what we were saying, I didn't hear it like that. And somebody was saying, nah, you didn't remember Papa was a Rolling Stone and
Yeah.
music like that.
Somebody had to
And
bring to
I
me
was
that
like,
the song
oh,
Electric
he's
was
a
talking.
freak and all of that. You didn't remember Rick James? I was like, oh,
Yeah.
so, okay, but we got to sum it up. We got
Yeah.
to cut
Like
it
yeah,
up
like
some.
I'm not gonna lie, that music was the foundation for a lot. Like a lot of people seem to forget like Curtis Mayfield's Pusher Man.
Put your man.
The first trap
We,
song ever. Like he started trap music. To be honest, he started trap music. I give you another
exactly.
one. Somebody brought to my attention that the song the Electric Slide song was about a
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
vibrator.
That I see that on one of the things too, and now that they're remaking what them songs is about, you be like, oh, I was
Yeah.
dancing the coochie.
You that's to a woman
Electric
talking about
slide.
playing it.
Exactly, Ron. And we done turned it into the bus stop, and we just slide all over the place.
I wonder how the dance came about though.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Ah, they was
Mm.
doing a little sipping. That's when that was the Woodstock area where the weed was legal and real, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
That's great. That was funny right there. Okay, so now back to the show with your kids growing up. Do they do you see them wanting to be in music even though they're younger? Are they following somewhat in your footsteps? And if they are, do you have like a cutoff point to what you see that they could do?
No, not really. My kids is it's that's a beautiful thing about my kids. Like they literally, and I stress this to them a lot. Like have your own mind. Do your own thing. Do
Mm-hmm.
what you feel right is best for you. Don't do something because you see me doing it. You see mommy doing it. You got to think for yourself. And since
Right.
stressing that, they always try to find their own lane. Like my baby girl Layla, she's a cheerleader, All she does is
Mhm.
cheer and dance. Like you catch her cheering
Right.
and dancing all over TikTok. So, that's
I
all she
seen her. I
does.
seen her.
My oldest daughter, Kari, she's into makeup. Like she wants to be a
Uh-huh.
beautician. So they
Okay.
they they got their own paths and lanes. So I don't try to stress them being in music or getting in music like that because I know that's a passion of mine, and I wouldn't want to try to put that off on them because
Right.
I know me. I will try to live. You say you
Right.
want to do music, I will live vicariously through you. So it's best you just find your own lane.
Just find your own thing to do because I will have a second and a third
I'm trying to
childhood.
tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'll be on top
That's
of
funny.
your head.
That's
No,
funny.
no, I did that when I was little. Don't do that. Do this.
You'd be like, it's not like this. It's my way. Or just sit down.
They'll get frustrated with me quick. You know what, Dad? I quit.
Uh-huh. Right.
Now to
It's
deter the
over with.
child. So you did it wasn't even necessary.
Right. Right. Now that you done destroyed everything that they wanted to
I
do.
won't never go for a goal no more.
Exactly. They ain't gonna go
Or
for
if they go,
nothing
they
no
ain't gonna
more. They'll
tell
be like,
me.
wait a minute. Who did it? My daddy did it. It
he
was
gonna he
dad's
gonna take the
fault.
whole thing. He can't even keep his emotions together.
Exactly. Right. And they probably might be taping you at the same time. See, I got proof he said it. So, because everything is just a tape world. We just live in taping and videotaping and all that kind of stuff that's happening in the world. So, what advice do you have for everybody? Because it's not longer the youth or the adults, it's just what worldwide advice, because you do go by the name of absolute positive energy. Tell us, when did you start using that? Why and what it stands for?
Uh, well, when we first met, I was going by Dravo, which was a
Mm-hmm.
nickname that my sister gave me like a while ago, and for me it's all about growth for me.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started actually trying to get into rap, I started out trying to freestyle battle, and that time I
Mm-hmm.
was going by the name Lil Dre. And when I really wanted to start getting into music, she told me, "Hey, listen, there's already a Lil Dre. You might need to think about changing
Mm-hmm.
your name." And I was like, "Fuck,
Right.
what am I gonna change it to? I don't know." Like,
Right.
we got to come up with something. And then she just one day out of nowhere said, "Why don't you just use the nickname I've been calling you all your life?" And I was like, "Travo." I was like, "How everybody gonna?" But whatever. That actually stuck in
Right.
the streets. Like, people still to this day call me Travo. Like, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
They'll never get
Right.
around that. But I went from Dravo, and then it was like Dravo was just too short and too plain sounding. So I wanted to add something that sounded revolutionary, hence the name Dravolution. And I went from there, and it was just like I'm past the revolutionary part. I feel like I
Mm-hmm.
am of my higher being self when it comes to this musically. So I
Right.
am the absolute positive energy. That's how I came up with the name at first. Because the backstory
Right.
is
Right.
H&M
Uh-huh.
did a ad one time that everybody was talking about the coolest monkey in the jungle, the kid with the shirt on, and when
Uh-huh.
everybody was getting offended, I was basically one of those people like, this ain't nothing new to get offended about because we've been called monkeys forever. So
Forever.
and and
So what's
and
new
I
now
feel
with
like
it?
if you're gonna call me a monkey, you're gonna call me the biggest one, and that's an ape. And if I'm gonna be an ape, I gotta be an absolute positive energy ape. I will never give you the energy to say that I'm negative. So
Uh-huh. Right.
that's how
Right.
absolute
Right.
positive energy came about.
All right, that's awesome. That's like a lot of thinking that went into it too. It wasn't like I'm gonna just say this and don't have a meaning or back into
Right.
it. And it all started with you evolving into the next level of your life. So as you grew, your name changed, and it's about now shedding that light of positive. All right, all
Definitely.
right. That was kind of deep right
Definitely.
there.
Definitely.
That was deep right there. So that's going to be the name that just sticks for now on,
I, I'm
or do you
I'm
feel
definitely
that
I'm
it
definitely
might change down the line with the next growth that you're going to do?
nah. That's it for me. Like I only got three phases.
Uh-huh.
I'm at the final phase right now. So
You said I'm at
Lord
the final
forbid he
phase,
called
and
me home.
yeah.
This is the name y'all gonna know me by.
You ain't going nowhere no time
Hey,
soon.
knock
But
on
what
wood.
you are getting, but what you are getting ready to do is hit us with that freestyle.
I don't even think I got nothing ready right now.
Shout out to everybody. This is the Booby Taylor Show, the interview, the podcast, me talking about your business, letting you tell your story your own way. And somewhere at the end, I asked for a freestyle. And hey, it is what it is.
I'm not prepared for a freestyle, but I'll drop a verse. I'll drop a verse.
Okay, a verse. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe I'm the one who's saying
No,
it
no,
wrong.
no. See,
Maybe I should be
there's a
asking
difference. A
for it.
freestyle comes off the top of the dome. See, a verse is already something I already know. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I'm not really
Something that you're
prepared freestyle
comfortable with and
wise.
familiar with.
Let me see. I'm not really prepared freestyle wise. So yeah,
That's
I
all
got to do a verse.
right. Don't do it free. Do whatever that you feel that you're prepared for. See, because I'm not in your seat right now. I'm over here saying do this and that.
Hey, hey, you
Ah,
will be in my seat because I need you to stop by on the unpopular opinion one day. You know what I mean?
okay,
Yeah, you
okay.
got to
You
come
just let me
through.
know I'm
You
coming.
got to come
You said it's
through.
gonna
You
be
got to
your
pull up.
turn next.
You got to.
I'm gonna pull up. Just let me know. So I'm just working always on that. I got the forever ride that breaks down. So I'm hoping Santa Claus, if he is real, bring me a car.
Not the forever ride.
Ah, every time I fix it, it breaks back down with and it's the same three parts: the lower arm controls, the wheel bearing, and the hubs, and the CV axle. And when they put the axle in, they put it in broke because they knew I had to come and get the other part done. And then when I came and get the other part done, it's like, oh, guess what? The axle's broke. You need that again too?
Wow.
Right, right.
Dirty,
So after all
dirty
of that was done, and
mechanics.
I drove off thinking, okay, y'all finally did it. Down the block, the car said, whoopah, whoopah, whoopah. And I called dude back and I told him, he said,
Not whoopah,
oh, it said
whoopah,
whoopah, whoopah.
whoopah.
He said, whoopah, whoopah, whoopah. I said, yeah. He said, I said, you at the shop? He said, oh, it's so busy right now. I had just rode past there. They was begging for people to work on their car. I said, I ain't going back to them. I took my whoopah whoop and been sitting in the driveway ever since. So if there's a Santa Claus, bring me a car.
The university.
And also give us that verse. He sidetracked him from the verse, y'all. He's coming up with stuff to sidetrack from the
You should,
verse. Ooh, I just
you
caught
should, you
on.
should, you should.
I just caught on. I just caught on. He's trying to sidetrack from the verse, y'all.
All right, here we go. All right. I'm about to drop a verse right now from one of the songs that are actually popular right now that by me. And
Mm-hmm.
the verse goes, West Atlanta nigga tote bananas nigga. She can get rid of banana nigga for nigga playing with us. Raised with plenty manners nigga, so come with manners nigga. Keep my business square with nigga, so ain't no Anna nigga. Had to leave them leeches where they need to be. I just did the math and you don't even equal up to me. DNA test. So you're not my twin, so who your daddy be? Foster rappers. Guess that's what, so I guess the state picked you up, I see. See, they know who the coldest dropping bombs and boulders. I use trees and forests for target practice on the way I smoke them. Goods eye in my body, the only thing that a nigga choking. Ops never been my problem. These niggas funny, Netflix are joking. West side of Atlanta, representing until I go.
All right now. All right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well
Thank you.
constructed, well put out
Just a
there.
little something, something.
Always
Just a little something,
popping with
something.
the music. Just a little something, something to let y'all know. Check out his music worldwide.
Asylum
He's on
is
all
available
streaming.
now. Go get it. It's on all platforms. Go get Asylum right now. Right now.
All right. And tell them how they can find you on wherever and everything that you
You
got
can
going
find
on.
me on Instagram at Absolute Positive Energy. You can also find me on YouTube, same thing, Absolute Positive Energy. You can find me on TikTok at 8 Savage. You can find me on Twitch at 8 World Order. Hey man, you know we working. We putting it together. And hopefully we'll have
Definitely
me Bubby
working
Taylor in the
before.
movie. I wanna see it. I wanna
Exactly. Oh, I want to be
Yes.
in the movie. Just
Yes.
let me know. Let
Yes.
me know. I will get down there. Hey, I will get dropped off and picked up in the Uber. I am in the movie. Just let me know when, and I
Hey,
am there.
she said it right here
Hey,
now. So you know what? When she don't show up,
hey.
she done said it on the platform. She
That's
done said it
right.
on the platform.
Exactly. And put me on the podcast and put me on the spot. I am ready.
Most definitely.
All right. It's always a pleasure talking with you. Is there anything that you want anybody to know before we wind up and come on out of here?
Um, let's see. Is there anything I want people to know? Love, live life, man, and that's all I can say. Love, live life. Um, treat everybody with respect, kindness. You know what I mean? Try to do your best to earn a blessing for the day. You know what I mean? Or tomorrow, or whenever. You know what I mean? Just keep good energy around, man. I want to give a shout out to my wife, shout out to my kids. I love y'all. Um,
All right.
Shout out to everybody who been supporting me from Buppy Taylor, to Rack Racer
All right.
Play, to what I mean. Gotta give a shout out to my Uncle Narcotics. Gotta give a shout out to him. You know what I mean. I don't
Mhm.
shout him out, he gonna kill me.
You know, everybody want their shout out. We don't want
Everybody
you to
want
be
their
killed
shout out.
on. Shout out, Uncle. Shout
You
out.
feel me? You feel me, man? Hey, man, listen. All I can say is, man, it's a blessing. I came a long way. Like I was looking at the video you posted of me. I was like, yo. I was like, golly, this is a throwback right here. Woo! I had a little
Right. That was
bit
a
in it.
while ago. I was just going through my reels and whatnot, and I said, "Oh wow," because it's also on YouTube. On one, I got many YouTube channels, so if y'all go on YouTube and type up Booby Taylor, one of them pages I'll pop up will show people from way back when I was doing shows at the Mirage and Jay's Place too. So I've been around the ladder,
I ain't
y'all.
gonna lie.
Y'all know me. Stop
Hey, look,
playing. Stop
when I seen
playing.
the video, I was like, hold up, who this crackhead nigga she got me in the video with? Like, what the- I went back and looked again. I was like, oh
Yes,
damn,
the
that's
short
me.
hair and everything.
Jesus.
Yes, that was true. I said, this is a throwback from the way back, so I'm gonna put it up there. And then it goes to show people also the networking
Yeah.
timeline that I knew you from back then, and you invited me out to a show and everything, and I came, and then we've been networking and friends ever since, because we do hit each other up on posts and everything like that. And he shares a lot of information, so make sure that y'all are checking out and support. And then that's what the whole thing goes to. You stay with people that are in your groove and you stay vibing with them for a long time. So make sure that you have that in your life as well. Don't wait to see somebody
Facts.
pass away.
Facts.
Reconnect. Don't let the year go out without you reconnecting with people.
Right.
If it's some people that you gotta just let them go, you let them go. But if it's not that bad, hey, we losing too many people. I just lost my sister, my cousin, right behind each other, another friend someplace else. And it's like, wait,
Yeah, man. I
we
think
don't want
since
to
our
keep
last
taking no
interview,
more
I
losses.
think I think since our last interview, I've lost about man, I've lost so many friends, and it was like,
Mm-hmm.
and It was Scottamine, Lord, Long Live
Hmm.
Scottamine. Like that was my dog.
Right.
Like he was like one of those guys, and a lot of these people, it be, and that's the crazy thing. Like one day I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, a lot of the people who I really connected with, that was really genuine to me, they ended up
Hmm.
passing away. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, from Scottamine to Mad Dog to, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Man, it's so many.
It
Petty
just be
Penny,
so
like
many. It
that was
just
my
be so
heart.
many.
That was my best friend. Like, I even got
Hmm.
her character wrote in the movie. Cause
Right.
that was
Right.
a really close person to me. That was one of those people, like, cause the club was so gang related and I wasn't of that field. I was an outsider. I was an
Hmm.
outcast, and I was like shunned a lot. So she was one of those ones
Hmm.
that really just stuck up. Like, yo, y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all ain't as nice as him. Like, yeah, he's nice.
Right.
Like, y'all
Right.
good, but he's nice, and I fuck with him. Like,
Right. Right.
so you know what I mean.
Yeah, she had
She'll
to
forever
that.
live in my heart for that.
Right, right, right. Because the real ones are not, there's a lot of real people that are just not around that you could count on, and then the world is just so, it's just fake and crazy. You don't know who you can count on or trust anymore. So when you still have trustworthy people in your circle, like you said about being offended so quickly, if somebody is trying to tell you something, don't get so offended to you are not
Right,
speaking, where it could just be easily fixed. And then by the time, you go to speak or say something, that person ain't there,
exactly.
like in that kind of thing. So, I had argued with my sister that week. I called all kind of names and she called me a couple too. And then look, she blocked me and I blocked her. And we didn't know how to unblock each other back on the phone and everything. So, we was texting, cussing each other out. Do, 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 do. But, but then at the end of the week, my daughter called me and said, you better get to, it just went to the left so quick like that, in the blink of an eye, we still laughing and talking. And then the next thing you know, I'm laid out. But not to have a sad though, but in her service, right, we went to the service. The service is even in and out.
Wow.
So we get to the spot where you go to bury the people,
Uh,
right? And they said you got between 8:45 and 9. So I thought that was like 15 minutes to get in. No, they meant that sucker was a drive-through's funeral. We drove up, right?
uh,
And then we came up. We came up to where the body part was. We set out. The pastor came out and said, doo 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 doo. And before we even get to say out, doo doo doo, he said, okay, next. He moved us out the way. So we were still standing there talking. So he came
wow.
over and said,
Was it during
I
COVID?
don't care where. Look, boss, it was in Atlanta. It was like out there, like it was like 2 hours down the Atlanta somewhere. I don't know where it was, but he moved us out so quick. So they already done scooted the casket off to the next side for the next service to come in. And there was a line of people looking at us like, so we looking like, what the hell? He said, look, y'all go on the side of the road right there, but we got to keep this line moving. So it was like a microwave burial.
Wow.
Like you got in 15 minutes and out. Because it was a business. And they didn't have no time for you standing there lollygagging. So I was like, look, my sister got the last laugh. I know she laughing at all of us, like, what the hell you don't think? Got me in a in and out burial service? The fuck, man.
This, hold on, what did this happen during COVID?
No, this happened like no, COVID was over. When she passed like in March or something. And
Y'all,
when we were like, yeah, she passed like in March or something. This year, and when we went out to the service, you're standing at the gravesite thinking, oh, I even turned to the man and said, damn, I didn't even get a chance to throw myself on the body. He said, we don't do that here, miss. You could do that on the side of he was like, look, you could do that on the side of the road, but you see all them people back there. We got 3 services. You got to go. We said 9:45, 8:45 to 9, right?
They meant that, boy. They was not playing.
We was
Wow. Wow. I don't even know how I would feel about that.
I don't want to go out like that. Just cremate me and throw me to the wind. Don't put me in the, don't put me in the drive-by funeral. Throw me off the
They said
285 or
not the
go or
2
something.
No, no, no. We can do
No,
better than
that's be
285.
that be
We rather just
congested.
take
Just
you to
like
a beat
throw me.
somewhere. We ain't gonna do you on 285. Goddamn. We can do better than
Oh, put
that.
me in the balloon and pop it or something, but don't give me the drive-by funeral.
Well, Lord forbid, you ain't going nowhere no time soon. So, you know what I mean? We ain't even gonna think about that. But even if so,
But
like
if
we
I
ain't gonna,
but if
nah, I
I
can't let you go out like that.
but if I do, y'all better get there in 10 minutes because in 15 is over.
So we can't waste no time because you know how black people like to
If
be
you ain't
late.
there in 10, you ain't there in 10, it's done.
You know how black people like to be late, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm definitely one of those.
You
I'll
know
be
how we
late.
be late. I'm telling you, it'll be coming up to the third service. You be like, well, who's that? That ain't my cousin Raymond. No.
I don't remember that nigga being
That's the
Mexican.
third
What the fuck
service.
just happened?
Look, they done got him buried on the highway. Better go over there and throw yourself
Oh
on the
man,
casket. Well,
that's
hope somebody
horrible.
pull you up
That
too.
is horrible. That is
But that's
horrible.
life. That's how they do it. That's a business. They get you in and out. So if you ain't in and out in 15
That-
minutes,
That's horrible,
it's
man.
done.
That's horrible.
They say your goodbyes up front. Well, that was my show for tonight, y'all. A little corny story at the end, and just like absolute positive energy. His music is streaming on all
Paper
platforms.
solemn.
Spotify. You can find him. Tell them how to find you one more time. Tell them where
Once
they can get
again, you
all
looking
that
for
good
me, you
music.
can find me on oh damn. Instagram, you can find me on Instagram at Absolute Positive Energy. You can find me on YouTube, same way, Absolute Positive Energy. You're looking for me on TikTok, it's Ape Savage. You're looking for me on Twitch, Ape World Order. And yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey, you can find him. He's worldwide, and make sure you download the music, stream the music, do everything that you can with the music,
And
and
I'm
send
not
me the
like
script because
every
I'm
other
coming through
artist.
to keep in the
I
movie.
value my fans' opinions. So make sure you tap in. Let me know. Hey, I love the album. Hey, your album sucks. I like to hear that too. Hey, if you a hater,
That's right.
please
That's
let me
right.
know how much my album is trash. Please tell me. I love it. I
Exactly.
love it.
Uh-huh. Positive feedback, even if it's not positive, give the
Oh no,
feedback
because
because
them
then
it
that
will be
makes you as an
negative, but when
artist.
I read it,
No,
it's definitely positive.
you
When I
said you can
read it in
think
my
you're gonna
head,
tell
it
me what
sounds
you want,
positive as
but I
hell.
want to hear it first. I want to hear it
It'd be like your
first.
album
So let me
sucks,
hear
but
what
when
you
I
got
read
to
it, it
say.
says, "Oh my God, your album is amazing." I'd be like, "Thank you, thank you very much." Take pride in my work.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I want to tell you happy holidays to you and your family. It's always a pleasure, always talking to you. Congratulations on the wedding, the marriage, all of that good
Thank
stuff. Long life with the marriage and the family. Good music coming out in 2025. There's
you. I'm
still
about
good
to flood
music that's out
them.
here from Absolutely Positive Energy in 2024. Make sure you just go streamline all the music all the time. As you see, we have a good vibe and a good connection. And I'm gonna be riding soon. I'm pulling up when I get my whip. I'm gonna pull up.
Hey, say less, say less, say less. I have a seat for
That's
you.
what's up. That's what's up. All right, I'm coming through and I'm interested in the movie, so let me know so I can be a part of and being on and your podcast too. So let's get that date started so you can put me on the hot seat and we can just keep continuing on from there. That's how we do. Everybody is a grateful, thankful Thursday. The holidays is coming up. The sun was shining all day today and it's always shining inside of you. So what you gonna do with yourself? If you didn't do it before, do it now. The end of the year is coming. You only got like about 2.5 weeks
Ah,
left.
no,
Like
no, wait,
not
wait,
even
wait, wait. See,
not
that's the
even
that
that.
that that I don't agree with. Let's not put a time frame on it.
Okay, okay.
Listen, the universe will serve you your time. Just be ready when it's your
Mm,
time.
okay.
Just be ready when it's
That's
your time. That's
hey.
all you need to do.
All right, that's the best way to
But in the
do it. And
meantime,
shout
put
out to
the work in.
everybody that's tuning in. But in the meantime, keep working, keep staying positive, keep building yourself, keep working on your dreams and all of that kind of stuff. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. I see there's a whole list of people, but we're
Who we
getting
got? Who we
ready
got?
to
Beauty Kill.
we
Oh
gotta
yeah,
go.
she hollered at me at one point. I need to get back with her, man. Shout out to Beauty Kill.
Yeah. And we got Pretty Face on here,
Shout
Kayla.
out to you. Shout out
I
to
had
you.
saw Don Blow Beats, he's on here. All right, Don Blow, he's one of the hardest working producers out here. He got Anna Music out here. He's always in the studio making real music from the beginning to the end. He's a great producer. That's Don Blow Beats, Anna Music. I also saw G Money, Eastside King out here. He's also definitely one of the hottest artists out here that's out here doing things, making things happen. I've known him also for a long time too. So just trying to shout out to everybody. As always, is Kia. She's out there networking from Baltimore, making sure that everybody just stays connected and passing out information as she gets it.
Yeah, I was just
Also,
gonna
we
say
have
I heard
another
somebody reach
pop.
out to me from Baltimore, and it was like I must be doing
Uh-huh.
something right. Baltimore is looking.
Yeah, that's Kia right there. And
Yeah,
and then we
shout
also
out to the
got two
BMO. Shout out
equivalent
to the
that
BMO.
yeah, two equivalent. He's out here checking you out as well. He's one of the hardest artists out here as well. He's working. He got that flavor and sound, and he be putting it down. And y'all make sure y'all check out our Atlanta artists out here. Absolute positive energy. We got G Money, Eastside King. We got Don Blow at the music. We got a whole bunch of artists out here. Let's set up some interviews. Let's get some
Hey
podcasts.
man,
Let's start networking
let's
and
do it.
talking.
There's a lot of avenues that's open, man. Let's network. Let's make it work. Let's make it
Mhm.
work.
Right. There's a lane for everybody, and there's something out here for everybody. But we're gonna wind it down because we'll be on here all night, just drinking it up. Toast out to you and the family
For
once
sure,
again.
for
Thank you for a
sure.
great show. Like always, networking from back then all the way up until now, and it's still the same thing. Live excitement, full of fun and flavor. What's your
Hey,
flavor? What flavor would you want?
hey man, I'm a hot and lemon pepper guy.
Oh, okay, a hot lemon
I'm
pepper.
a
All
hot
right,
lemon
a
pepper
hot
guy.
lemon pepper. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. So everybody, happy holidays. I'm gonna catch up with y'all real soon. Y'all be safe out there. Make sure you check on your own mental health awareness. If you know people need help, just try to give people, like you said, a positive word. Sometimes that's all somebody needs.
For
Hey, how you
real.
doing? Then if it's too much for you to handle, there's always the 1-800 crisis center. Because holiday time is a depressed time for a lot of people. And then don't get so caught up in social media that you want to live other people's lives that you see them. Live your life. Live your life. And then put your life on social
Exactly.
media too. If that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do. And if you don't get caught up in what you see other people are or are not doing. Because when the camera turns off, hey, we got to go back to our own stories and our own lives. So sometimes people want to be you,
And
not
honestly,
know
I
like
think,
when the camera turned off. Yeah.
and I think this is also need to be said as well. Like this is now is the
Mhm.
perfect time for you to be as authentic about you as possible because I've never seen such a gravitational grab for authenticity. Like
Mm.
I've even watched the change in wrestling because everybody know, if you know me, if you've been following me, you know
Mhm.
I'm a diehard wrestling fan. So and
Mhm.
from where it was, okay, we're gonna make up a story, it's more so of, okay, people see things that are happening between two wrestlers that don't like each other in real life, so that gets implemented. You feel what I'm saying? So
Mm.
it's a grab for
Mhm.
authenticity right now that is at its highest peak. Right now, you can't
Right.
lose. You can't fucking lose as long as you're being authentic. That's all I got to say.
Exactly. Right. And then if you don't know what that word means, that means be
Google it. Google it.
yourself.
No, we're
You
not telling
know,
you. Google it.
just do
You
you.
too old
But
for
he
that.
said, don't even
You
tell him.
too old for that.
Google it.
Google
It
it.
doesn't Google. Look it up because it has a whole definition behind it. So look it up for yourself and find out what it means. Damn it.
Google it.
Oh, boy. All right, y'all. We winding down for tonight. It is awesome. Always talking with absolute positive energy. Look, that's all we had was just energy all night. Make sure that you get his music, support the movement, the music. Each song is different. You're gonna like something out the album. Something you're gonna
Definitely.
like. You may not want all of them, but there's something that you're gonna like, and then you're gonna go back and then say, "Oh, but I did like that second one. Oh, what, the whole album? Shit, it's on my
Mm-hmm.
shit. It's on my playlist. It's on my shelf. It's out there." So support, support, support. We're ending it. It's over. Russ will be on here for another hour, laughing and talking.
uh,
But we will definitely get back in touch again. More interviews and more finding out what he got coming up in 2025.
I
And
like
this
the
time we ain't
space you
gonna
leaving
wait
it. I
from,
like it. I like
yeah,
it. I like it. I like it. I see where I've come from now to from then to now is, hey man, it's a blessing.
right,
It's a blessing.
right, right. And it's a blessing that you're here to talk about it, because sometimes you look at somebody's stuff and you be like, man,
Yeah.
where they at. But it's a blessing that you're here making new music, still doing what you like, still doing what you love, inspiring so many other people out there and living life on your terms. Absolute positive energy.
Hey man, you got get Rack Race and Play on your show, man. You gotta interview Rack Race and Play, man. You gotta
All
get him on
right.
the
Well, hit
show.
me up with it. Yeah. All right, then hit me up with the information and we'll make that happen. And everybody, y'all have a good night. Fabulous Friday is tomorrow. We're going to see what's in store for tomorrow. But today is over. Tonight is getting ready to end. Hey, ain't nobody said it to you today. I'm going to say it. I love you all. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And we'll catch up with you the next time. Good night, y'all. Be safe and have a great
Peace and
holiday.
love. Peace and
Thank
love. Happy
you. All
holidays.
right, all right. Happy holidays. Thank you, everybody. All right, y'all. It's another great show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I was trying to just make it an hour, but it went over. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's the holidays. Everybody, y'all know what it is. It's Booby Taylor. Whether it's the podcast, the interview, it's Booby Taylor. I appreciate all the guests, all the love, and all the good times and all the memories that we do make with each other. You can find the videos and the podcasts up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm on streaming platforms too. Okay, I done laughed, I done talked. Now I'm tired. All right, look, I'm supposed to have my music set up, but to end it with whatever, but it didn't happen that way. So anyway, y'all have a good night, and I'll catch up with y'all soon. Thank you for tuning in. Stay healthy, eat right, exercise, love right, friendship right. Only got one time to make it right.
Inside your heart, do the LSG, play my middle higher.
Y'all can't probably hear it as clear as I hear it. But anyway, good night, y'all. It's done. I'm done, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see y'all at the next one. Have a good night. Be safe. Be careful. It is what it is. And it won't end now.